Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your teacher, Evelyn, from Oxford, saying mabuhay. And our lesson for today is about question tags or tag questions. So if you're going to define tag questions, they are actually statements that we turn into a question. And of course, we use them if we are checking that the information that we received or we know or we have is actually true or not. And you have to know also that if your statement is in a positive form, therefore the tag question or the question tag is in a negative form. And then it's vice versa. If your statement is in a negative form, then the question will be in a positive form. Now, this will be applicable in your future tense, in your present tense, in your past tense. So let's say, for instance, he is happy. Positive statement, yeah? So the tag question or the question tags should be, isn't he? He is happy, isn't he? Okay? So the question tag is in a negative form. Now, vice versa, let's flip the sentence. He isn't happy, is he? Again, the statement is now in a negative form, therefore your question must be in a positive form. So you can of course use this in any sentence that you have in mind, whether it is in the plural form, you're using the they or we. So let's say, for example, they bought a new house. Okay, that's in the past tense. They bought a new house. And then the question will be, didn't they? So didn't they is your question tag or tag question. Now, let's go back to the present tense. They are coming. Okay, so that's a statement that is also positive in a plural form. They are coming. Question tag or tag question will be, aren't they? Okay, they are not here. Are they? Question is in the positive form because the statement is in the negative form. Okay, so you've got to also bear in mind, if it is in the future tense, again the question will also be in the future tense. Let's say, for example, he will be here soon, won't he? Okay, so won't he is the negative tag question or question tag because your statement is he will be here soon. He will not attend the party. Will he? Again, the statement is in a negative form. Therefore, your question tag must be in the positive form. Okay, so I hope this is helping you understand that in English, if we are trying to check whether the information that we know or we have is true or not, then we use our tag questions or question tags. Again, they will depend on your statement. If your statement is positive, the question tag is negative. If the statement is negative, the question tag is positive. So once again, you can use this in your future tense, in your past tense, or in your present tense. Just have to be very, very careful with the verb that you are using. Okay, so if it is present tense, make sure that your verb is also agreeing with your subject. Like, they come here every day, don't they? So you have they come here every day, positive. And then of course the tag question is, don't they? Okay, he sleeps very early, doesn't he? He sleeps very early, positive. Okay, singular, so you add s. He sleeps very early. And then of course the question is, doesn't he? So careful with your verbs because your verbs will always agree with your subject if you are talking about the present tense form, or if you are using your was and were for your past tense. Like, he was okay, wasn't he? He, she, I will take was, the same with it. It was okay, wasn't it? I wasn't here, was I? So again, You have to be careful with the subject and the verb if you're using the was and were. They weren't late, were they? You weren't here, were you? So you have all those questions. Were for plural subject, was for singular subject, including I. Okay, so I hope this is helping you understand that in English, we're trying to use our tag questions when we are trying to check or trying to confirm whether our idea or the information that we have is actually true or not. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a few questions to answer. Please answer them. Pause the video if you need to, so at least you guys can answer every question properly. 3, 2, 1, and the answers are here. So once again, I hope you learned something new today. This is your teacher Evelyn from Oxford saying good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Mabuhay. Thank you for watching, and ciao.